Hey gamers, it's Chakan here, and another Halloween is slowly creeping up on us once again. So in honor of this once holy month, it's time for us to get our scare on. Also, please excuse me if my voice sounds a little bit different, I do have the flu. The next game has given me nothing but grief for almost 2 decades, so without further delay, episode 108 is none other than the legendary Genesis game, Chakan the Forever Man. The Forever Man has been slaying supernatural evil long before Sir Daniel and Dante ever existed. Eons ago, the earth quaked with fear with the mere mention of his name. The Forever Man was and is one of the most hardest games ever created by Sega of America. This game will challenge your gaming skills, make you cry, break your controllers, and even leave you partially insane. However, before this episode is said and done, I will tell you how to tame the beast that is the Forever Man once and for all. I was once a great warrior. Neither beast nor man could best me in mortal combat. But in my arrogance, I said even death himself will bow before my swords. Death appeared and smiled and said,
"How about we have a little wager? If you win, eternal life is yours, but if I win, your soul is mine, to do with as I wish for all eternity."
Foolishly, I accepted his deal. We clashed our swords under a full moon, and the earth trembled at our unleashed fury. After toying with death long enough, I struck him so hard he was taken aback. Eternal life was mine, but with a twist. I was stripped of most of my mystic powers, and I would be cursed to wear his visage and never know peace.
Let it be known that I am not without my mercy, Chakan. Your curse will end when all supernatural evils have been destroyed.
And thus, death placed a curse on my head, removed the flesh from my bones, filled my eyes with searing hellfire that's never quenched. My sleep is also cursed. As I see all the evils of this world, I feel all the fear and anguish of those who have been slain. I know no peace, there is no rest. All I have is death's words until all supernatural evil has been destroyed. As I have for eons, I hunt and fight and kill. Only then will I be able to seek solitude and forever rest. For I am Chakan, the Forever Man. Chakan, the Forever Man is a 2D side-scrolling action-adventure game consisting of 24 long, excruciating levels. Players take on the role of the immortal Forever Man, which is cool because players can never be killed. But just because Chakan can't die doesn't mean he feels no pain. Since the game gives you infinite lives, don't think for 1 minute this game is a pushover. In fact, granting you immortality is a curse, because there's no extra lives in this game, folks. The game constantly mocks you with its high difficulty, and any hardcore gamer will be bowing in reverence to Forever Man. Once your health is drained, and it will drain, Chakan reappears in the terrestrial plane, from which he can enter one of 4 elemental-based stages of fire, water, earth, and air. The game allows you to pick any door your heart desires, but be warned, venturing off the path may lead to your own destruction. Each layer has 3 levels, but the first is to collect one of 4 unholy weapons. All the weapons have a unique and important ability that you must learn to master in order to conquer the later levels. Most of the time, you just need to make use of 2 weapons, the grappling hook for swinging on hooks and the hammer for smashing obstacles in your path. Running through the level the second time is to defeat lesser-known demons and minions. The last stage of each of the portal world is that of a boss fight. After Chakan murders all 4 evil spirits, He moves on to the next plane, the elemental planes of evil. The same formula as before applies, except now you must defeat each element in order. Now what makes this game so unique, other than the infinite lives, is your 12 alchemy or magical powers. As the players advance throughout the stages, you may notice 4 colored potions scattered abroad. Pick these up without any hesitation. Collecting the 4 colored potions gives Chakan many cool powers. Still, the overall point of this game is to hunt the supernatural evils and slay everything in your way. Now the gameplay is very unique and stands out from a lot of Genesis games. Chakan can attack in 8 directions, and even hold out his swords too. He can double jump and even perform a spinning slash in midair, which is awesome and does some major damage. Chakan can also roll across the ground too by pressing the jump button and pressing down. This is actually much faster than walking, and a necessity. Each stage of the first 4 beginning worlds house a weapon required to progress through the game. The scythe is in Elkenrod's dimension, and it slashes through enemies and is used to remove spiderwebs. The axe is found in the Spider Queen's lair, and this weapon is handy for cutting down stronger foes and knocking down doors. The battering mallet, collected in the Dragon King's domain, this can destroy rocks, walls, and ice bridges too. The grappling hook is my favorite of the bunch and is the only weapon you can still use Chakan's spin attack with. This weapon is obtained in the Mantis' swampland and is required to beat the game. With this weapon, players can latch on to Ram's Head, swing over pits, and ascend to before unscalable locations. Chakan starts out with his characteristic twin swords, but magic is his greatest weapon. Once finding all the colored potions, go into the pause screen and select your ability. Each power is divided into rows. Some of your alchemy powers you won't be able to use right off the bat. Also, once using a potion, you will notice that sometimes it takes 2 or 3 potions of either the same or different color, meaning you need to keep collecting potions, otherwise you won't be able to use that spell for a while. Being able to use spells adds to the already unique and rich gameplay experience.